What's up, everybody? Sorry, I've been a little MIA. Hope y'all can hear me okay. I'll give y'all a minute. Oh, okay, y'all already here. But y'all see the name. So we're in our power hour or shower hour. But I had to come on and give y'all the information because my good brother, Mogul Stock Group, Donovan is doing free live trading for the next 2 weeks. And I know y'all are like, you're trying to find everybody live trade. You might have missed my live trading last week, but here's your opportunity to get it this week. Scan that QR code in the corner. Make sure you guys can. Oh, I think you guys could already see it. Let me put it back. Scan the QR code in the corner. Go ahead and register. You will receive a Zoom link Monday through Friday from 8 to 12 for the next 2 weeks. Donovan and Skyzone and some of the other analysts will be popping in, but we will be doing live trading. So if you need to see stuff in real time, are able to hop in on your lunch break, this is going to be the ultimate opportunity for you. Go and register so you can receive that link. I will be on some of the calls. I still have some private one-on-ones to do. But once I can pop on, I'm going to be in there. So make sure you are registered. Who's already been on there? If you've already been on the live, because I've been trying to catch everybody and posting it. But if you were on the live Zoom today, let me know. Let me know what city and state you're coming in from, and if you were able to hop on the live Zoom. They walk down trades to the T. I made some money both ways on calls and puts. Truly enjoyable experience. I mean, we can teach you guys a whole heck of a lot while the market is closed, but until you see those candles printing in real time, it's something truly magical to be able to teach in real time, and you'll be able to ask a few questions, not a whole lot. I mean, the live trading is for trading. We're not really all the time teaching and doing that time. That's what our mentorships and our one-on-ones are for. Hey, Brandon, thank you for checking in. Are you still in some Walmarts? I know Walmart's your go-to. If you look at my chart again, yes, I use indicators. I like them. I like to keep it simple though. And we're sitting inside of a buy zone on SPY. If we break this buy zone, we're going to go down even further. But we could also see a bounce. Look at my chart and look at where these levels are. And if we even take off, I'll just hide all my indicators because I don't really need them. If I was just using the levels on my chart, I got some pre-market levels. There's the low of Friday and also the pre-market low of Friday, 717. We're headed right to bank on that level. I mean, we've been watching this play down. I'm sure it's probably going to scalp right there and pop back up. And we were just teetering trying to get outside of that gap from Friday, all Friday, and couldn't do it. And I got it off, but let me cut everything on except for that gap so y'all can see that gap down. So I cut my fair value gaps off. Let's cut the order blocks off, and we'll cut VWAP off as well. And boom, you can see I retraced the gap from Friday, and we just retraced back down. We retraced the gap from today. Now we're getting back down. There's a target. Let me just set an alert right here, and we see if it actually tags to the downside, that kind of low of trying to break outside of that gap. So I'm gonna put crossing down, create that alert. So even if I'm not looking, it's gonna tell me what's going on that chart. And hopefully y'all don't hear my dogs. My microphone is still charging, so you guys might hear my dogs in the background. Somebody must be out there. I'm gonna get into Walmart tomorrow. I'm looking for the best setup. Let's look at it. It's good to hear your voice. Thank you so much. Thank you again. That does warm my heart when y'all say that again. I don't know if you've caught some of my other episodes, but I'm very kind of hard of hearing or kind of partially deaf, so I wear hearing aids. And it's such a struggle to listen to my own voice or to hear my voice come back. I never come back and watch these replays. If I do, I'll probably put them on mute. And so it's something to get used to doing podcast or going live on YouTube. And I want to educate you guys, but again, it's a battle to like hear your own voice, and when it comes through a little bit distorted. But fun fact, I think God is working on me. In the mornings, I'm starting to hear way more. Like usually you wake me up in the morning and you not like shaking the bed or something, I'm not gonna hear it. But I'm starting to wake up hearing the trucks drive by, hearing the dogs outside barking. And that used to just be a strong barrier. Like if you didn't have some noise going off, I really didn't hear it. Now I'm hearing much quieter things. So again, I think God is working on me, giving me more of my hearing back. So I appreciate that. We haven't quite hit that low, but I think this might slow down again. It's power hour. I've already taken the trades I'm going to take today. I took 2 in my small SoFi account. If you catch me on Instagram at Dr. Chaz or on my Facebook page, you'll see my small account on SoFi. I literally just transferred $80 into my SoFi account. And then once I put it in an account, let me see, I might be able to log in and then drag it over and let you guys see this one. But I transferred $80 from a referral bonus, and I put that $80 in that account. And today, this morning, I hit $160. So I've doubled that account in less than about 2 weeks. And it's up over that now because I went back in for one more scalp put, and that thing hit. And so let me see if I can log in because I don't want it to like show my password or anything. And then I'll bring this one to the forefront for you guys so you can see it. So let me know if y'all can see that. Boom. So now we got SoFi. You guys can see. So I'm a plus member. So I get up to $125 for a referral for each person that I refer. So I just referred some people. They signed up. I was able to get some money. So I took that referral money and put it on the investment side. Well, not even that. Kyra, who I work with credit repair, she was just like, hey, even if you already got SoFi, go ahead and pay $10 and get the plus. That way, when you sign people up, you get 100. So I just transferred my $80 over here to that. I transferred the $80 over here, and I've been taking very small accumulative trades. So you can see my account up on the day is up 138. But I think if I go in here to my overall, there you go. There's my account return. I've only contributed $80. A lot of times we see Robinhood and stuff. People can kind of fluff it because they can just go take $2,000 of their money and deposit it and say, "Oh, I'm up $2,000." Well, they didn't actually trade it. They just deposited and it increased their amount. This, you can see my contribution. I have only contributed my $80 referral money, and these are my realized gains today. I am no longer touching this account because it's up 38%, and I really only needed 20% for another $24 because I'm using a compounding plan. And on my compounding plan, I only needed 20% on my first couple of trades. $20, $24, $28. I'm up on the day. I'm actually at about I'm up at 50 somewhere in between the second and third space with this account. So again, you don't have to have a lot of money. I started with $80. I've already doubled it. You can see it here. Well, Chaz, what kind of trades are you taking? How much did they cost? How long were you in the play? Well, here are the ones from today. I took this one. What time? That one. It usually tells me. Maybe it takes a little minute to tell you what time, or does it close at the end? But this contract was $53. I waited it till I made my $20 and I got back out. This one, I only think I wanted like another $20, and SPY started falling even more. So I was like, boom, I'm gonna get more than the 20 here. And I saw the opportunity. So I was like, let me run this account up one more time and then I'll stop. But you can see this account didn't just start out. I did take a loss in here. I think it was a few days back. But here are all the trades that were taken, like accountability, showing you guys, yes, I had wins, yes, I had losses. And that's what comes with the game. But overall, in the past 2 weeks, this account is up. And that's what you can easily do. If you've never had a SoFi account, if you got one, again, put a 1 in the chat if you never had a SoFi account. 2, if you have one. Again, grab that plus, give it to your best friend, send that link over to your mom, your dad, and then you get that $100 and start your account and start trading. It's an easy way to do it. Looks like it's coming down. Let's see if it hits my target for that low to break outside of that gap. One. Lakita, you don't have it? I thought I sent it to you. If you guys need that SoFi link, I can drop it for you. I got one. I just need to put some money into it. Don't put any money into it, Brandon. Sit on your break and send it over to one of your coworkers. Tell them to put $50 in that account, and then you'll get some free money to trade with. You ain't got to move any money over there. Just tell them to 2 or 3 of your coworkers, hey, sign up for SoFi, put $50 in there. They're going to give you $50. Then you got $100 free to work with. Look at us getting back to that range. I don't have to have indicators. I use them for extra confluence and validation. But again, it's just like anything else. If it's there and available, I'm going to use it. But I want to show you guys how we can just mark that up and you get a target of where to come back to. We came. There's my alert going off. You see it on the screen. We touched that level. We're getting back to that pre-market low from Friday. So this is why I keep levels on my chart and I don't delete them. It's like, oh, your chart too busy. It's too much stuff on your chart. It's money to me. It's dang show money to me because again, we had a gap. We ran up to the top of the gap. Calls gave out. We started rejecting. Break below that pre-market. I think that was the 8th. Got below the midline of that gap. Retraced the bottom of the gap. Came back. You see my rejection right there at 7:45:15 back in there. And what it's just doing is coming back to retrace the gap on Friday. And we couldn't get out of it. Now we're getting outside of that gap. If this candle closes and we start breaking 742, we can see some lower levels. And you can see I have them marked here 741.68, 740.80 with that highlight area of 740. My God, this thing is still freaking selling. So if you grab some puts real quick, you are eating money. You are good money. I wish I had held my trade a little bit longer, but again, we're not working with hopium. No hopium. Look at that thing drop it again. My low target is 740. I don't know if they're going to get there today, but that thing is dropping. Look at NVIDIA. Missed that play. Contract went from 16 to 42. Let's go back to NVIDIA. Champ them just asked me about NVIDIA and boom, I said we got a double bottom and we could still have lows. Yeah, it's probably going to get down here where I got this level. Boom, 201.64 if it keeps breaking and overall the market's falling down too. I mean, I wish I would have grabbed these SPX because I was looking at them. Look at my levels. Again, I don't have to have the indicators here. There's a target. There's the rejection. It's 74.80. Could have got those 74.50, 74.25, and 8. See that strong H pattern? We got the long line, the side of the H, and then boom, pop up. That was a serious little H pattern. Let's see if I can draw. Let's use my brush. See that H right there? Boom. Serious H pattern. Watch your patterns. That was a smooth move. Champion Spy, cool. It was a great morning call. Got my money and got out. Y'all see that? Miss Roz. Again, I have a special place in my heart for Miss Roz. Miss Roz and I have been trading together for quite some time. And then it was just this year that I figured out that Miss Roz and my mom have the same birthday. Now I was like, see, God puts people in your life with coincidences, but I don't think there's any coincidence to that. Like Miss Roz has been super sweet. I got the pleasure of meeting her while she was visiting in Houston. And just to speak with her in person and get a hug, it just meant the world to me. Again, you don't have to do a whole lot. I got to meet my mentor, Diamond Dave, in person last year. And I had been working with him since COVID. Had never met the man, but he helped me make a whole lot of money. So don't feel like you got to have the people just right in your circle or your family members to help you. A lot of the money that I made and a lot of connections that I got were from complete strangers from the internet. We just knew each other from the internet. My business partners with the moguls, Donovan, Skyzone, Kendra, Court, Sky Connor, all of these people that are moguls, let me not make last at all. LC, we've been working together for quite some time, years now, and we've never met each other. I've never met them in person. Some of them have met each other outside of this, but I've never met them. But they've helped me make quite a bit of money, and it's amazing to be able to make money with strangers and not even be able to make it with your family. But that's neither here nor there. But they are it's absolutely wonderful experience. Great people to work with. Again, if you want to live trade, you need to be scanning using your camera. Everybody stop right now, scan that QR code and register so you can live trade with Donovan and Skyzone throughout this week. I have the flyer. If you guys go to the post, let's see if I can pull it up. If you go to the post, You should be able to see, oh, I just got the class up. Let me post it, guys. I'm sorry I don't have it on here. Let me make a new post. If you missed the class, you missed a great opportunity. Donovan did a free IWM ETF class yesterday, but I'm going to make a post on the wall as well for everybody to live trade. But use that registration link and get signed up. So let me know in the chat. It's 13 of y'all on here. Is everybody signed up for the live trading? We're gonna see if we can make some of this money, but we're hitting a support right here. But is everybody signed up for live trading? I just want to make sure everybody's on the call while we're watching this. We got about 2 minutes before this candle close. Drop a 1 if you are signed up for live trading. Drop a 2 if you haven't. Everybody let me know that y'all are signed up for the live trading. Drop a 1 if you've signed up and registered for the live trading. Drop a 2 if you haven't. Go get registered. Marcus, you family. Go on and register. Click that, scan that QR code, and get registered. Lanita, now where you been, girl? Now you definitely need to get on there. I forgot what I even said. Did I say 1 if you have, 2 if you haven't? I think 2 if you haven't. 1 if you have, 2 if you haven't. Take this minute, scan the screen, get registered for live trading. Don't be like, oh, Chaz, when you having the next live trading? I missed it. Well, for the next 2 weeks, we got Donovan. Then we may pop up and I get on there. But like right now, everybody got to get scanned in. If you dropped the 2 and said you hadn't registered, go ahead, do it right now and tell me that you got registered. Let's go. I need to see some people saying they registered. I saw some ones in there who hasn't registered and they went on and registered. Come on now, guys. Get registered. Because I don't want to hear y'all in the morning. Don't be sliding in my DMs in the morning. I don't see the link. What's the YouTube? Is it in Zoom? Is the Zoom full? Yes, the Zoom might get full. So make sure you are registered. We had up to like, I think over 100. Let me go back and look at what Court said. I think Court posted how many people. I think we had 99 people or so. Yeah, hella people on the call earlier. Trying to go find it again. 96 people. This was 4 hours ago. 96 people were already in the room. 100% free live trading. So you need to be in that number. You need to learn how to live trade. You want to get stuff broke down again. You're not gonna ask a whole lot, not teaching a whole lot of sessions in there. We're calling the plays and looking at the chart. And if that is something you need to be registered. Now I done took the remote from my dog and moved it. Now I gotta go grab it. Hold on, guys. Let me go, Bud. My dog is making too much noise. All right. So y'all see my levels right there. Again, went right to pre-market low. That PML is for pre-market low from 717. That's where buyers stepped up on Friday. They're pre-market low. So naturally today, that's where we can see buyers stepping up again. It's just like you going to the store and you seeing cucumbers $2 for $1. If that's what you naturally buy them at, you're gonna buy them there. But if you go back and the cucumbers are $3 for $1, you're definitely gonna buy 3. So we're back at the low of where, we were naturally buy cucumbers. I just said that because they've been talking about the vegetables and whatever that bacteria or parasite that's going around. But again, I'm not bullish on this at all. You can see the trend has been down. Oh, that's not where I was trying to draw it. But if I take this trend line and go to the top, and it don't have to be completely neat. I'm just running through how it's moved. This has just been in a downward trend. There's nothing about me that need to be looking at calls unless I'm scalping puts. I can be a little bit, go long on puts. But yeah, hair melt rings, yeah, those puts. But I would like for it now. If I'm getting puts, I like for it to break this level first because we can get end of day bounces just run right to right here. It can happen. They get that volume and buyer stepping up again. I don't have all my order blocks on, so if I cut those on, you got buyers right down here. What I say? There's my 740 right there. They got to push through these sellers back up to that line. I'm not touching this. We're about to come up on 230. Let that candle close. It has one more minute in it. And then you want to see it break that level for a continuation down. If it doesn't and it holds, we can get a reversal back up for a short term scalp to the upside. I hope that's making sense. Now we're back at 16. Is everybody registered now? Put a yes or a no. If you registered for the live trading, drop a 1. If you haven't, drop a 2. All right. Yes, yes. Got registered. All right. I've done my job. My job was to make sure you guys were getting this. And again, I apologize. I've been neglecting y'all. I've been just focused on my people on Facebook and my people that are in my mentorship on Saturday and the people inside of my Discord, because that's the easiest way to get to me is being inside of Discord, even if you're on the free side. But signing up, like who in here is in Discord? Drop a 7 if you're in Discord. Drop a 7 if you're in Discord. Drop a 5 if you're not, because I got some deals for you guys. 7 if you're in Discord, 5 if you're not. If you're a Discord member, drop a 7. If you're not a Discord member, drop a 5. There we go. I don't know one. Perfect. Lenita, you're not in Discord yet? We got to get you over there. Jessica, there we go. Summer, there we go. Sharita, L Brown, you're not in there? Okay, we got to get you guys in the Discord. If I give you a 7-day free trial, would you join us in the Discord? Anybody that's putting a 5 and saying you're not in Discord, if I gave you 7 days free and it was $100 after, would you join the Discord? Just come and peek and take a look for 7 days. Y'all tell me what y'all would do. Yes? Okay. Let me find a link for you. Let's find a link for 7 days. Let me see if I can get y'all a 7-day free trial to Discord. Oh, now y'all gonna make me work. Let me find y'all a code. Where's the code, Chaz? Where's the code? I don't know where the code's at. I gotta roll it, scroll down. I gotta find where I put the freaking code. Well, I'm gonna give y'all that 7-day free trial before we get off of here. There we go. I found it. All right. There we go. There's the code. I'm going to swap out the QR for just a second because we got everybody registered. So for the 7-day free trial. So we're going to pop that up there for a second. Anybody watching the replay, you'll be able to see that one now. So get registered in the first one. If you want the 7-day free trial, again, you lock in at $100. Say we go up to $200 or $300 a month, you are still locked in at your $100 a month as long as you don't let it lapse. So there's your 7-day free trial. Like, I'm just giving it all away. We got 2 weeks of free live trading. You got 7 days to be in the Discord free. We're teaching. We have plenty of videos and resources inside on the paid side. I do recommend that whatever email address you use for your WAP and name, make sure you use that email address when you're paying to check out. This link will take you to WAP, and then you'll get an access code to go to Discord. Just make sure those two are the same so you don't have a kind of missing piece in your connection once you connect to Discord. But that's your 7-day free trial. I mean, just come check us out, look around. We are definitely different. You're gonna come in here and try to act like you did in other discords, and you're gonna see, hey, that don't work over here. We do stuff different. You're able to ask questions. Nobody is pointing out and gonna tell you. Like if you come in there and say, hey, what's the ATR, Chad? I'm not gonna come back and tell you, did you Google? Do you know Google's your best friend? No, I'm gonna tell you what you asked for because you're obviously asking me because you need to know. You know you could go look at Google. But you asked me, you asked somebody else in the chat, you asked somebody else in social about something you wanted to learn. So there's no knowledge shaming inside of our Discord. There is no bashing people if they ask what they think are stupid questions. There's no stupid question. It's literally if you don't ask, then that's the stupid question. We help everybody on whatever level that you are on. So if you need a trading community, you need support, you need to be able to ask questions, then you need to be in my Discord. I don't pick on people who don't do well, but I don't just go and run up for the people that are doing super great. I'm looking for those people that are saying, hey, I had some losses this week. I'll send them a message, say, hey, DM me. Let's see what's the problem. How can I help? They call me the hall monitor because I'm always looking to see, who really needs some help, who needs some support that just may be too embarrassed to ask. They don't want to humble, and you ain't got to humble yourself, but all you got to do is ask. And most of the people on here now that are already inside Discord, y'all, if you're already in Discord, y'all tell me, are we helpful? Do we reach out to help people? Billy here, the 7-day free trial changed the game for me. Y'all see that? We got Billy. Thank you so much for pulling up, Billy. Lanita got in. They should be doing that. Did you go through the course before you asked me to? Free Discord, facts. There we go. Hope I'm ready. Again, it's about community here. It's all about community. Most of y'all think it's just a subscription. I want this to be not a bill. I don't want this to be a bill for you. I want it to be an investment. If you spend $100 or you take that 7 days, maximize those 7 days to make $100 so it pays for the Discord should pay for itself. I've had a member, and that member, I'm not gonna call her name or say her age, but I'm gonna say she's older than me. I'm 40. So I'm gonna say that member is older than me, and she came in right out the gate. Day 2 had already made enough of what she sent me to cover her Discord membership. She hadn't even been in there the 7 days, but she had made her Discord money. Like it's not a bill; it's literally an investment. I mean, you can't hide that. Y'all probably hear the pitter patter. My dog's coming in. Hey, mama. Yeah. It's warm out there. If you got pets and dogs, make sure they got water. Don't leave them outside all day. Y'all just trifling. Let them in the AC for a little bit. Get them a pool. Alan, thank you for pulling up, Alan. Most welcoming trading community I've been in. I've learned more in 2 months than I did in 2 years. Y'all see that? And what did I just tell y'all on this move? Like we didn't need. I'm not magic. I'm not a magician. I do think I have some predictability abilities, but what did I tell you guys? Hey, be careful here on our support. We can see it bounce right back up to that trend line. And what is it doing? Popping right back up. Again, the market's told us where it wants to go. We just use these indicators to help us see it. It's our GPS. Just like your GPS, we get GTS over here. I switched it up. Let's take out the GPS and we doing GTS over here. Guided traded system. Has anybody created their own GTS? Do you need a GTS? Because Chaz has a GTS. I'm the GTS. They got Waze and they got Apple Maps and Google Maps. We got a trading GTS. Y'all drop GTS in the chat. Puts are valid for spy rate. Not valid yet. Like you see, we bounced off that support, so no, puts are not valid until we get a rejection. Go on and get that 7-day trial for the Discord. Scan that QR code in the top left. GTS, guys. If you need to create you a guided traded system, again, I want you guys to get comfortable. If everybody on this call leaves and gets in their car and they're headed to their mama house, I'm sure you're going to put your phone down. You don't need a GPS to get to your mama house because it's familiar. Your trading system needs to become familiar. If you're doing something different every day, it's not gonna get familiar. If you go left instead of going right to your mama house every time, you're gonna end up a different way every time. You need a guided traded system. GTS. Everybody drop GTS in the chat. Guided traded system. That's what we provide inside of Discord. We give you a signal, but we also guide you to it. Hey, we're looking for a break of VWAP. Hey, we're looking for volume to pick up here. Hey, Donovan's gonna be telling y'all, hey, it's headed to my end zone. It's headed to my line because we got GTSs around here. You got a GTS. And people may not know what it means, but people gonna start asking. Y'all go, if you make some money on here, you learn something today, just go to whatever social media you got. Discord, TikTok, Instagram. Just go make a post and put GTS on there and have people ask you, what's a GTS? Hey, what's a GTS? Guided trading system. Everybody needs a GTS. Okay, Pascal. Pascal in the building. Pascal run a free one-on-one with me this past weekend, and we put together his own GTS. If you missed the episode, I say go run it back. I think I posted that one. Yeah, we were talking about what jobs you could tell people that you have when you're at the airport because they just look like black people shouldn't be taking certain travels or think you do certain things. So it was like weird stuff we could tell people. And Pascal ran it up with some of the random jobs I could put out there. So he won that free one-on-one, and we made him a great GTS system. Pascal, you putting that GTS system to work? It filled the gap. As I told myself this morning, yes, sir. See how we getting up here? Now we getting some confluence back to the downside, but this is chop. Red 230. It could linger in this buy zone, so we gotta be careful right here. Definitely have your fast fingers on and be ready to scalp. If you're trading out of Robinhood, make sure you're in those 1 DTs because those 0 DTs are gonna get chopped out in 10 minutes. Don't be caught holding the bag with SPY. You can get those SPX if you can afford them, but if you can't, don't try to don't chase it. We'll be back live trading in the morning. If you came on late, make sure you grab your 7-day free trial to the Discord. It's $100 a month after that. I actually think it's undervalued at $100. This thing, you got not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7. We got over 8 analysts in there calling trades. And y'all may be saying, man, y'all just talking. Y'all ain't got 8 people in there calling trades for $100. Yes, we do. You got Biggs, you got Kendra, you got Hannah, you got Skyzone, you got Top Hat. That's 5 right there. I'm 6. You got Ronan. That's 7. You got Donovan. That's 8. You even got trade psychology with Passer. That's 9. And I still think I'm missing somebody. Oh, Shardell, 10. You got over 10 analysts you can learn from. You can't make no money in here. You need to reach out for help. Because it's just some kind of disconnect. Like an electrical system. It's just something not soldered, something not connecting. It's not that you're a bad trader, because we got 10 people in here you can learn from and ask questions. So it's just a matter of reaching out and seeing who are you going to resonate with and who's going to help you make some more money. Hold on for me a second, guys. 1 second. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Absolutely. Go follow the other analysts. Y'all got me over here. Make sure you're following It's Sky Connor. Make sure you go and subscribe to Just Kendra Nicole. And Court has made it over to YouTube. So make sure you got I think it says Stock Market Bigs. Make sure y'all go run and get everybody. Is everybody subscribed to all the channels? Let's run it back. Let's make sure we got everything. You got your free 7-day trial. You're registered for the 2-week live trading. Make sure you subscribe to the other analysts so you don't miss anything. Court is dropping all of his replay and game on his channel. So if you've never worked with him and want to get a feel, this is how you can figure out which analyst should I really, work with. Or you can work with all of them. Like there's no shade to be like, oh, I already work with Court. I can work with Kendra. I work with Kendra. I can't work with Sky. I work with Sky. I can't work with the other Sky. I work with both Skies. I can't work with Donovan. I can't work with Donovan because I work with Chaz. No, everybody has their skill set and everybody resonates different. So you go find out who you resonate with and pick it up. Pick up what they putting down. Y'all see how we trading in this range of buyers with that order block? Again, I ain't got to touch nothing right here. I'd rather see it fall, but it may want to make its way up to that trend line. And if I cut my VWAP back on, we'll probably see. Look at that. Found support. There is an entry. Once this does not touch that band, we going band for band. And I got some of my clients on here, some of my mentees on here. They know we go band for band. Somebody put in the chat band for band. We trading band for band. And if you don't know how to see your VWAP bands come in, band. Just put one band. If you've seen this before, put band for band. If you need to know how to cut your bands on, put band in the chat one time. Because we go band for band around here. We making money. Let me see. Make sure everybody together. Because I don't want nobody missing out. Like, why my VWAP don't look like that? I don't know which VWAP to use. If you got the right one, put band for band in the chat. If you don't know how to cut those bands on, put one time band. I guess everybody got it. I know this thing lagging a little bit, but y'all quiet. Band. Pascal don't know how to put them on. I just needed one person to tell me they didn't know how to put it on. So come up here to your indicators and just type in VWAP, volume weighted average price. Boom. Once you got it, add it to your chart. Come over here and go to your settings. And then you're going to scroll down, make sure it's set to standard deviation. Cut on 1, 2, and 3. When you go over here to your style, make sure your bands are on. You really don't need band fill. I don't need that background color. But you want to make sure all 6 of these upper and lower bands are on and your VWAP. I usually like to make my VWAP line just a little bit thicker so you can see it. So that's the only like bigger difference. I just want it to be a little bit more distinctive than the regular lines. Y'all see that? And so that's how you get it on here. Let's say you don't even know what VWAP is. Like Chad's talking about VWAP, putting it on and setting the band, but I don't know what VWAP is. One, you can reach out to me or my email address is scrolling across the screen. You can Zelle me $25 and I'll send you my VWAP replay and the checklist. Or you can do a little bit of research and just come on here and hit that 3 lines, go to about this script. You got a whole class on VWAP right here. Y'all be missing out on information because we don't read and we don't research. But trading, we gonna tell you, don't try to go do this calculation. You gonna miss the whole move trying to calculate VWAP. It's there for you, but you don't have to learn and memorize that. You need to just understand the trend, how it works. So when I ask somebody what VWAP is, this is what they're gonna tell me. They just gonna give me this volume weighted average price. Like it's the average price of the weighted of the candle. And that's it. They don't know how to use it. They don't know how to watch it. They don't know how to put it on. They just know the definition. And when you trading, regurgitating information don't make you money. Implementation of that information makes you money. Everybody catch that. Regurgitating definitions and information does not make you money. Implementation of that information makes you money. I hope y'all grab that because y'all will come to me with a whole lot of information with no execution. And I know you're not making any money and I'm not calling you out. I'm just making you aware of it. You can go read every book on trading, but if you can't implement it, it means nothing. This is not a skill where we go take a test and pass it and say, okay, now you get paid $100,000. No, I have to take that information and apply it to be able to make money. That's where the real skill set comes in. Yeah, I'm about done. I'm probably not gonna touch no more of this. I'm green for the day. I'm not gonna give anything back. I would want to see a rejection off this band for a low, but those buyers are sitting strong right there for another like pop to that trend line. I'm done. VWAP is life. There you go, Alan. Let them know. L Brown said that band for band. Who else is trading band for band? If you just learned it and you understand it, put band for band in the chat. If you don't understand this VWAP yet, let me know. Everybody put band for band in the chat. I see it just hovering right here. Again, we're not going to give any of our money back to the market. We can always trade tomorrow. But y'all so quiet. We can't type. Everybody at work. Ain't nobody responding back. Is my mic on? I ain't getting nothing. Y'all put band. If you can hear me, put band for band in the chat. I don't think y'all can hear me. I'm not getting no responses. All right, y'all can still hear me. Okay. This is an entry here. I would prefer, and let's zoom in so y'all can really see it. It might be small. It's still on my band. I would prefer there's nothing touching that band for me to have entry because we're still wicking to it. So in order for me to think that this can have a continuation to do another double bottom, I would prefer it not touch that band anymore. Now, if we can get above that band, I can see it get a push to the upside slightly, but it's just the move was right here. So at 215, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, we've had a 30-minute move right here. So the next 30 minutes could come down or we get another move to here. I just right here is sitting in uncertainty. So I would let that candle close. We got 2.5 more minutes. I don't see the validation to take anything until we're not touching that play. This one didn't touch it, but it was still bullish. So just wait for that to close. Okay, band for band for. Okay, I was about to say I don't think they could hear me. You said candle would have to be completely closed. Absolutely. This is when you're listening to my classes and I'm talking about VWAP and I'm looking at those bands. You don't want a candle to touch that band. That gives you way more confluence when it's not touching. You'll have a reason why. Hey, I took my trade because there was no touches on my band or there was nothing touching my VWAP. So I was getting into position, contract reverse. I got out. I got stumped out in my stop loss. Or you need to be able to walk through what you did in your trade. And if you can't do that yet, that's what you should start working on for homework. Being able to tell somebody why you took a trade. That's why journaling is so important. It helps you be able to identify and verbalize what you're seeing on your chart and why you took that trade. I usually enter above or below previous candle level. Yeah, that's more confluence above or below that previous candle, but also more validation once we're no longer touching the band. All right, guys, we got about 12 more minutes and then we're going to get up out of here. I won't be on here super long because it is time for a day date. Oh dang, they closed today. Man, yeah. Just gonna go to the Revival Ranch, but they're closed Monday and Tuesday. We gotta go Thursday through Sunday. Damn, I didn't even know that. I would have entered on the calendar that didn't completely close though. And it would have been sitting still choppy. That's why we want that validation. So 10 minutes, guys. Y'all got any questions? Because I'm gonna be out of here strong at probably 3 o'clock or 3:05 once the market closes. So if you got any questions, concern, make sure you got all your links. If you want the register for the live trading throughout this week, just go back to the beginning of the video and hit that one. If you want the 7-day free trial for the Discord, use that QR code in the corner and get signed up. See how it's pulling back again. This market, it tells us what it wants. Now we're getting, look at that candle. Did it touch that band? Nope. That's a more validating candle to the downside, but it's got to push through these buyers and come back to test that pre-market low of 717. Look at that drop. Now see one of those scalps on SPX, that's some money in that candle. That's a whole lot of money right there. And where did it come back to? Back to that price magnet of 74.50. Ooh, that's some good money. Where I see it retracing back down to this low. This is why I say if you in SPY, get up out of them SPYs and you can take SPX and really maximize your return. Man, that's a nice drop. Y'all see that wick? Again, wicks pay bills. Those type of wicks are nice. Y'all see that wick? Yeah, I'm about done. It can play with somebody else's money, not mine. It can play with somebody else's money, just not mine. Well, ours. Don't play with our money. Okay, it's gonna continue. It's gonna hit that. Are we gonna retest that low before close? What y'all think? Just saw this and missed a whole live trade, but I signed up for the rest of the week. Thank you for offering this. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm glad you got in. Better late than never. We in there. Y'all think it's gonna retrace the week or close? What y'all think? Retrace or not? What y'all think? We not sure. I think it might give it a run for the money. They got to push down hard. It's got 6 minutes. What y'all think? Y'all think they're going to buy back up or retrace that wick? Like I said, it could really do whatever it want to do because I'm not in it and I'm not getting back in. We done made our money. It's no takebacks now. Look at it. You even know I'm not in anything, Pascal. I'm just watching it and seeing if it was gonna retrace. I had puts earlier today, but I was just trying to see was it gonna retrace that week, and it did. So again, that was a strong pop down on SPX. Again, SPX puts make money. Here's one of those, or just SPX moves in general. This was a call from last week on the 16th. This contract was $17, $25, and at the end of the day, popped up to 400. Again, I'm not trading the last few minutes, but those last few minutes I'm making hella money. Just watch it. Let's go to SPX. I probably gotta go pull it up over here. Go to SPX and look at those put contracts. So if you got right in the money at 740s, those are $70. And I'm sure they've kind of popped up since then on this week. Now this is the only time I'll say drop down to a 1 minute is if you're trading SPX. But you can see there's my support line very strong. It touched that support line and bounced. Like I said, you got to be quick on your hand, quick on your feet with these. Let's actually pull up. Let's go back to bar chart and look at that end of day contract. It's delayed because I don't pay for it, but we should still be able to pull it up. We'll go to let's look at these 74.50s and 74.45s puts. No, 40. Let's look at 74.50. I meant to pop it up the other way. It's going to be slightly delayed because, again, I don't pay for it, but that 1 minute contract went from 150 to 278 in that week. That's just crazy work. Now it's bouncing. You see my level? My level ain't at the week. My level is on the body. Is a previous support, and it bounced to the T. I thought I was looking at it on SPX. My bad, guys. This is where I wanted to see that retracement at. It almost got there. Not quite. Almost don't count. Let's look back at that contract. They done whipped them people out of them 70s. Now they $45, making people go crazy. Let's watch how that contract moves. You got 2 minutes left. You cannot hold the bag on these trades because they're not going to automatically close you out and take your money. So you got to see the profit and take the profit. See how that theta eating it up? If it don't drop below 43, that contract not going to make no money. It might get back break even because we saw it at 70. It'll have to break 73 to make some money. Matter of sense, but this should have stumped, that would have stumped out that trade. Boom. It's gone. It's gonna drop back. We saw it. It didn't get more than dead in the water. Oh, it turned back at the last minute. Y'all see that? Because you would have closed your trade. We saw it at 70. Did y'all see that crazy move? It got back to break even off that drop. And I think I saw like 85. Man, look at how fast that thing goes. That's why when I'm trading late in the day on SPX, I just put my trade at like a 50%. So what it gone, take it. I'm not trying to hold the trade. It's dead now. They just killed it. Boom. Y'all saw how fast that moved. Like if you didn't see it, go back on the real time, rewatch that part. That was crazy. Lakita. Oh my God. There we go. So Pascal, how do you get that ATR indicator at the bottom of your screen? Yeah, it jumped from 20 to 70. That was crazy work. To get the ATR indicator on your screen, come over to your indicators, type in ATR versus day trading range and percent by trader creator. Then it pops up. Once I get here, I go into my settings and I put my visibility. Now I put my box placement at bottom center, and it's right there. So that's it, guys. We are done. Y'all see those that play $20 to $70. Scalp XPX for 80. Look, Kiki out here running it up. That was some really like about nerves. Like I was not playing with him. ATR and DTR entry would be now. Like if you could have gotten it, that was just such a fast move. I would say practice that. Don't just run into doing those end of day power hour plays. Practice it because it can be very tricky. We watched that you would have got if you had your automatic stops on, that would have stumped you out when it hit that like 50 or that 20. But watching it go from 20 to 70, watch it go from 50 back up to 85, that was some crazy work. But I hope y'all had fun. If y'all enjoyed this, drop some sevens in the chat and let's go. Make sure everybody on the call, make sure you have you register for your live trading. Make sure if you are not already in Discord, make sure you grab your 7-day free trial. Don't know how long we'll keep that 7-day free on for you to just give us a test. But drop some sevens if you enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much. Like I said, I got 4 more minutes. If you got a question, go on and add it. If you enjoyed it, drop those sevens and then we'll get out of here. Y'all can enjoy the rest of y'all day. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all so much for coming through. I know it was late and it wasn't scheduled. So I definitely appreciate y'all. Lakita, how do you know when you are in a reversal versus a normal consolidation? Well, you're looking for something to break outside of the range. So when you're in a consolidation, let's see if I can point. Let's go back on SPY and let's go up on a 5. And let's kill some of the noise. Let's take my fair value gaps off and let's take VWAP off. Let's hide that for a second. So if I'm looking at consolidation, like right here is in a consolidation, not moving up or down, I look for a break above or below that range. Anytime we're consolidating, like here, there's consolidation right there. Let me remove this box. Right here, if we're in this range, I just come and draw my range box. We've been ranging right here, so I'm waiting on us to break outside of that range or above it. So if I don't get a position, if I don't get a 5-minute candle closing above or below, then I don't take a position because it's still going to play out. You can see there's my 5-minute candle closing outside of the range, which led me for puts versus calls. So anytime I'm in consolidation, I make me a box and I wait for it to break. If you don't want to use a box, you can just set an alert. So I can pop in and put an alert right here and say alert crossing to the upside. And then I come do the same thing outside of the range or right at the bottom of that gap, make me another alert. And then I put crossing down. And you're gone. You didn't have to spend 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, almost an hour watching this play. You just waited for that alert to go off. Reversals um can be trapping. You want to first assess your entry Also, are you giving your stop loss and take profit room to breathe? And then is it a true reversal or a pullback? A lot of times we get the misconception that a reversal is happening, it's just a pullback. If it doesn't get above a previous resistance, it's probably just a pullback. If it breaks through that previous resistance, then we're getting a reversal. So kind of being able to go back and do a little bit of back testing and look at your chart and see what's the usual setup. Is it a reversal or is it a pullback? And does it move above or below a certain level? I hope that explains it. But I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed it. If you feel like this was great information, go ahead and and share out this so other people can get this information as well. I've never seen that alert crossing to the up and downs. That's amazing. Yes, that's what I need to do. Thank you. Absolutely. I'm glad you asked the question. Whether you come in early, whether you come in late, whether you got a question, there's no dumb question. Ask, because I'm still gonna take the time to break it down for you. So let me know how the rest of the week plays out. With using that or being able to apply that to your trading style. All right, guys, 305. I appreciate y'all for being on. Definitely share this information out. Just take 2 seconds, share the live out for other people. It definitely brings it to the top so more people can find out about the channel and grow with us. Again, there's no gatekeeping. If all 22 people that were on this live made the same trade, we made money and pulled it at $1 trillion market, and nobody would even care to look twice or blink. And they're going to say, you on my stock market block. This is my block. It don't matter. The stock market block got plenty of blocks that we all can be on and pull all the money out the market the exact same way and not touch anybody else's pocket. So remember that. Get somebody else to learn. I'll tap in with y'all later. I'm gonna make a community wall post to make sure you guys are locked in for the 7-day free trial and for the 2 weeks of live trading. So I'll see y'all in the Zooms.